Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm filling up a milk jug to go and water my tomato plants. It's supposed to be in the 90s today, so I hope that I don't kill them. But I'm sure they need water. It's so dry. Oh shoot, I thought I was catching a fly in the window. Oh, he went back in. I did. I caught him. So we are going outside. I want to show you them. Oh yeah, it's hot out here. So I have 2 out here and 4 out front. So let me show you them. So we have this trash can, and it's Oscar the Grouch's can. And it's Libby's. We usually plant some flowers in it. But this year I planted 2 tomato plants. And they're really tall. They're doing well. These ones don't have any blooms on them yet. But here we go. I do have a hose out here, but it's on the other side of the yard, and it's just easier for me to water it with this milk jug. So there we go. My tomatoes out here are watered. Something going on here. I might have some blooms coming in soon. Yay! I'm so excited. I haven't grown tomatoes since Libby and I went on our honeymoon in 2007. Yeah, 2007. I tried to since then, but killed them. So I'm trying really hard not to do that again. And look at how long our weeds and grass are getting again. The boys think they should get a treat because we all went out back. So we're gonna stop before we fill up the water jug. Give the boys a little treat, Jake. And Otis, thank you for going outside with me. Yeah, thank you. That was it. That was it. Don't be greedy little boys. So I need to call the plumber finally today to get our gas fixed and back on. I'm over it. Cooking with a toaster oven and an air fryer and a microwave. I'm over it. And taking very cold showers and air fluffing and hanging our clothes. I know that it is what people do all the time, but I'm ready to be spoiled again. So I'm going to call today and get that scheduled. Our new stove comes this Saturday. It's nothing fancy, but it's new and clean, and that excites me. So, okay, I'm gonna go out front. Okay, so I just watered them. Here they are. I wasn't recording. So I'm gonna plant some flowers in here today, but first I'm gonna use the power blower, is that what it's called? And blow the dirt off of here. Get it all cleaned up. This is my favorite. We just have like a little fence of yarrow when you come out our front door. And then I got these little metal rocking chairs off of next door. But let me tell you, they are so hot. We can't even sit on them because they're metal. So I need to find some cushions. Yeah. So I'm gonna go get the blower and blow this down and then work on maybe bringing my flowers out to put in here. All right, so I got my front porch done and I didn't video it or vlog it or whatever because I get kind of self-conscious. My neighbors are home and I just feel funny putting the, my tripod out there and camera and whatnot all by myself. If Libby were here, I would have no issue. But by myself, I just feel really strange. So but going out there with my camera, I just feel a little less conspicuous. So I will go out there and show you what I did. Alrighty, so here we go. So I did blow off the front porch, but then when I watered, dirt came out of the bottom of the pot. But I planted some of my very ugly, struggling cacti and succulents in here. Oh, these are the pots of the flowers. So, and this is a flower that Emmett and Lane got at Pride. And these are daisies that I got years ago that just won't, these two died, but as you can see, there's buds coming in still. They just keep flowering and growing. So I've always kept them in my office. So I'm just gonna let them grow. And this was a succulent that was dying, but it had all these pups. So I just thought I'd put all the pups in here and see what happened. This is some very stretched succulent. I don't even know what it is. It's fuzzy. So I did that. And then here is a cactus that one of them died and then the tip of that one died. So I just planted it out here. So there's stuff in there now. I blew off the rest of it. And then over here I had this fern that was gifted to me when I was sick. Actually, a bunch of plants came in a package and they were all outdoor plants, and I have them in my plant room, office, craft room. But I think this one, it always leans and grows towards the grow light, like it touches it all the time. So I think it might do well out here in the sun because it's gonna get direct sunlight for hours. So I'm gonna see how it does. And if it starts to die, I can bring it back in or move it out of the sunlight. But I think it's very pretty. And that's it. I just got a quick lunch hour clean of our cute little front porch. So, yeah. And then I need to, in front of the windows, those trees need to desperately be taken down, or bushes. They're actually mostly weed trees. I don't even know what to call them. But Libby bought us this new little handheld 6-inch saw that we're waiting for it to be delivered. And I bet we will argue of who gets to use it first. So, yeah. So as soon as that comes, we'll work on that. We've been doing bit by bit on the front yard. Now that it has stopped raining, it's starting to die again. I just don't know if it's too late now to plant my clover. I just don't know anymore. Might have to wait till next year. But I'm gonna go, I have about, I don't even know, 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go relax with the pups. And on my next break, I will work a bit. Oh, and I blew off this. I'm gonna wash this in the washing machine, but not this time. I didn't cover up the thing all the way. There's a little slip guard underneath there. But yeah, I'm bummed that it leaked through and got dirt all over the patio again, or the cement, but That's it. And our cute little, when I changed my last name to Dale, I gave Libby this wreath. And she didn't get it at first what it meant. So then I had to show her my driver's license, or the paper version of my driver's license. And then she understood that I changed my name. And here's how you get greeted by Jake. Hi, where's your toy? Oh, this is a very relaxed Jake. It must be hot out. Yeah, and there's Otis. All right, we'll talk to you soon. What's up? Are you being good? Are you being good? It's okay. We're gonna have hot water. You might be able to get a bath today. Hey, Otis. Hey. Ouch. It's okay, Otis. It's okay. Don't break free. Don't break free. You're okay. Yeah. Hi. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Are you singing? What? It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Hi everybody. So that crazy dog situation was that the plumber was here fixing our gas line, or our gas valve in our kitchen. So we are ready to get our stove. It comes tomorrow. Today is Friday. And I'm so excited. I'm starting to make a menu to start cooking. I've made a grocery list. As soon as we get our stove, I will pick up groceries. Today I'm going to try to make a, what's it called? Instant pot pasta. One time I tried to make mac and cheese. The first time it was really good, and every other time after that it was not. Years ago I did that. Probably 4 years ago. So I'm gonna try this as whole wheat pasta, just with marinara sauce. So I'll take you along for that. But that was the dogs being so crazy over the gate. But I thought it was so cute, I left it in here. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna make that pasta and share it with you as well. And I am done with work. I do have some overtime tomorrow. I'm trying to work some overtime to get some things paid off. And then we're gonna do a little sit down with Libby. She has some talking to do, some explaining to do. So hopefully we can do that tonight too. She's actually out doing some work on the road. So when she gets back, hopefully we'll get to that too. I always lose my voice a little bit at the end of a work day because I talk so much on the phone. I didn't talk to many students, but I left a lot of voicemails. So, yeah, so that's where we're at. Oh, look, I did clean off that desk back there. My office is, besides the dog toys, it's not looking too bad. So, I have been working on it. So, that's it. I'm gonna go make this Instapot pasta and yeah, go from there. See you soon. Is Mama done working? Hi, Otis. Hi, Jake. Mama's done working. Yeah, they're my boys. Is that my boys? You got the rainbow lammy. Are you done working too? Are you done taking your nap? You ready to play? They got their two beds right behind me. Yeah. You ready to help me cook? You ready to help cook? Or are you just gonna jump on me while I'm cooking? Say, yeah, I just jump on you while you're cooking. Oh, life is so rough to be a pupper. In my next life, I want to come back as my pupper. Yeah, okay? All right, so here's what it requires. My Instapot, my olive oil, some tomato sauce, some stock, some sort of, I have vegetable broth, onion powder. They said garlic powder, but I'm, Italian, so I'm using the minced garlic. And then we're going to use whole wheat penne, which I hope works, because Libby and I are trying to eat more whole wheat. So, and it says I will tell you what I'm doing as I go. Oh, and then at the end you add Parmesan and 3/4 cup of cream. So I have that in the fridge, but not until I'm done. And it takes like 5 minutes in the pressure cooker. So that's what we're doing. And Hazelnut is on her way over, so I might stop in the middle of this so that I can talk to them. They're heading out of town for the weekend, and I get to babysit my Hazelnut. So that's it. This is what we're up to. Alrighty, we're gonna add 3 cups of the vegetable stock. Now some onion powder, which I had to break up to put in there. And I just measure with my heart when it comes to spices. And here is the minced garlic, again measuring with my heart, because it was supposed to be garlic powder, but like I said, I'm Italian. It's got to be minced garlic. And then adding the olive oil, and I do measure this at 1 tablespoon of it, and I just stir it with the measuring spoon. I didn't have a full container of tomato sauce, but enough. And then I just added some more vegetable stock to the jar and shook it up and added it in there as well. Stirred it with my measuring spoon so I didn't have to dirty another spoon, because we all know that our dishwasher is named Sue. And now I'm adding the whole wheat pasta. Stir that all up, and you want to make sure all of the noodles are covered with the sauce. Put the lid on and set the pressure cooker to 5 minutes. I'm letting the pressure out. And Hazelnut's here. They're very curious. Smells really good. I hope this worked. Oh, I'm taping. Did everyone just learn that that is for the handle? Oh, it looks good. Libby is starving, so I have just enough half and half to put in here. I'm not even going to measure it. It's supposed to be heavy whipping cream, but and then it said just add 1/3 of a cup of parm. That's about right. if you guys can see. It's a little... The noodles don't look crunchy though. That's all I care about. Alrighty, well, we're gonna go ahead and eat, and we will let you know how it is when we sit down and talk to you all tonight. So, hope you all have a good dinner. So I went to go get bowls to serve it, and I had to give the dog some water, and most of the liquid disappeared. So it's looking even better now. So now we're gonna go eat it. Are we having fun yet? Are we having fun yet? It's too hot, so we're just sitting next to each other. But we're having fun. Oh, 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 oh. Not too hot. It's not too hot. We're trying to have some fun and snuggle. Yes, it's the favorite girls. It's the favorite girls. See, don't worry about me. I'm having lots of fun, Mama and Papa. Lots of fun. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, and Libby and I are, it's 7:20 a.m., and we are heading to pick up our groceries. We do not have a stove. Let me tell you our delivery dilemmas. Our stove is delayed until the 20th. So what is that, like Thursday? Yeah, it's the 16th. So that's Thursday. We bought a new mower that's battery operated, so we don't have to use gas, and we don't have to pull that stupid string.
And we aren't dependent on our sons.
And our sons are our neighbors to help us mow our lawn. And it was supposed to come yesterday, and we were so excited. We were supposed to get a mower and a new stove yesterday. And that's delayed until tomorrow. So
we've been without hot water for how long, and finally took care of it.
Yeah, that was on time. That was on time.
Yeah, but it was still how many weeks?
That was delayed because of me.
3 weeks.
So, yeah. So, we are on our way to the grocery store to pick up $300 worth of groceries that I can't even cook in our stove yet. But I have had it. I will figure out a way to cook these stupid groceries. But I wanted to follow up with you on the pasta in the pressure cooker, or what is it called? The Instant Pot. It was so good. It was so good. I think it upset my stomach. Something upset my stomach. But I had some of it last night too, and I'm fine. God bless you. I'm fine today, but yesterday after I had my first serving of it, and I don't know if it was that or something else that I ate, but anyway, I don't want to give you TMI, but it was so good, wasn't it? Yeah, I would make that again. And I eat whole wheat pasta because Libby goes to a nutritionist, and she said really try to eat whole wheat instead of white. So being the cook of the house, I really want to support that, and that's why I cook whole wheat. If that wasn't a directive, I would not do it. I am a white pasta girl. I'm Italian. So, that being said, I could not tell the difference in the Instapot, and Libby's shaking her head that she couldn't tell the difference either. And when I cook it on the stove, I can tell the difference. So, there's a really bad accident over on the other side of the highway. Oh, it caught on fire. So anyway, that's the update. I have for you updates. Oh, and then when we get back from the grocery store, we're going so early so that we can swim at 9 a.m.
9:30.
Oh, 9:30 a.m. Oh, good. So we won't be late. And then get started with our day. What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
See, they're diverting everybody. Look.
Oh, because it was on fire, I bet.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy. Oh, glad we're not on that side of the road.
We aren't coming home this way.
No. I never do for some
Well, that's
reason.
true.
Yeah, I always go this way and then come home the slow way. So, okay, that's enough of the accident, because we all know I have a hard time driving as it is. Actually, I've been much better. I haven't been singing quite as often. So, Libby has some updates for you. Are you ready? You gotta turn it on to you.
Good morning. It's
You're gonna make it fall out.
oh, I did it wrong, Sue.
That's as far as it's gonna go.
Okay. There. So I have started telling foster parents goodbye. And in true fashion, as Sue pointed out to me a while ago, after she had already said, you have to quit my job, your job. After she said that, a while later, she, like, I don't know, 3 weeks, I don't know, but she said, Lib, you have to quit. You're lying now. Which is true. I lied on 2 different occasions. I told the county that the license was expiring and the child needed to be removed because the county hadn't been responded for a week. I did not mention that the family had every intention of renewing. So I just said the license was expiring. And I also told a county when some allegations were made against another couple that my agency isn't allowed to. That children, foster children, have to be removed when an allegation against them. Couple is made. Been trying for over a month to get the county to put that child in a higher level of care. So I lied and I said the state requires us to remove the child and we don't have any respite options. So as soon as possible, which was the next day, child was moved. So those are 2 lies I told.
And you've never lied. That I'm aware of.
But also within this process of actually coming to terms with retirement, there were 2 occasions where and both of those were in those situations with the counties where I told one time I told the state, if you cite this couple, you have to cite me because I placed the child and they said they were in over their heads. Well, our agency got cited and it wasn't. life-altering, offering some training regarding how therapeutic services sometimes provide interventions that are not aligned with the policies and rules and regulations of foster care, and how we have to be mindful of that. Foster parents need to be mindful of that. And then there was another one where I was same different one that I was willing to. Foster mom asked if she could take the child to the county, and I said no. Drop him off at the county, because you can be cited for that. It could be considered abandonment. But we got so desperate that I ended up saying to her that I would go with her, and she said, "Libby, I don't feel unsafe." And I said, "No, that's not the issue. If I say you can do this, if I'm sanctioning this, I need to be the one who gets hit with a citation if anything happens." Well, that didn't need to happen, because when I told the county the license was expiring in less than 24 hours, they finally got responsive. But I became aware that I was willing to be on the central registry, the child abuse registry in Colorado, in order to, I guess, protect my foster parents. I hope that was my real intent, but I am also aware that my intent was I'd never do this again. Well, I wasn't meaning I would never work in child welfare again if that happened. I was also really aware that after some commonsensical moment that I would never be able to volunteer even to work with children or go into a daycare center. So then it was like, okay, I'm going to retire. But then this opportunity came up at work.
You turned in your resignation.
I turned in my resignation. Talking about lying. And I've been going to these homes. And I've been bringing the letter I submitted to the administration announcing my retirement. Well, Friday I applied for the recruiter job. So I'm still acting as if I'm definitely retiring from from that place, while also being supported to continue working there in a different capacity, sort of like, and this is a very, very extreme example, but it's the one that works for me, analogy. It's like I've been fighting the war for 24 years, and I'm finally coming out of the trenches, and I'm going to sit behind a table at a high school and recruit, like from the war to not even a desk, just recruiting. And I feel so incredibly free and lighthearted. And still, I cry when I talk to foster parents about retiring. My justification in this, when I had to make sense of retirement, and so I realized that I will not work with professionals who, when the professional doesn't show up, it's life-altering to the client or the child or even the foster family or the birth family. It's life-altering. And I determined I was only willing to work a job where, when a professional doesn't show up, it's inconvenient. That's working job for at least 30 days after I'm done, and I already applied for another job. But if I don't get it, okay, and I definitely won't look. I'm gonna play.
And you're taking 30 days. Wow, you're
Almost 30, yeah.
You're taking time off.
I'm taking real time off, and I'm spending a lot of money. Sue said she was going to give me a honey-do list, and I said I was going to counter that with my honey-no list. And there's only one letter change, although the what's it called? Pronunciation is different for no and do. And I've been spending money with the intent of being able to do some stuff ourselves. Like I bought a mini saw so we don't have to use what are those?
Clippers.
Hand clippers to cut we have these tree weeds. I don't understand them. And then I also bought the lawnmower so that we don't have to be dependent on our neighbors or our sons to mow the lawn. And I'm really looking forward to that sort of stuff.
It's stuff we like to do, but we're getting old.
Well, I'm older. That's the update. And I really do feel unburdened, less burdened. And I wish I could say we'll talk more later. I'm sorry to say I hope you listen more later. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, everybody. We are now at Walmart waiting for our groceries. So I just wanted to follow up with my thoughts on Libby retiring, because I know I've been saying for months that she needed to retire, and I bet this is our grocery order.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, so we are back all loaded with our $300 worth of groceries, and me thinking about the things I didn't order. I hate that. It takes me a week to order groceries. Does anyone else order online and just keep your cart open for an entire week as you go through what you need, and as you go through each room it's like, oh, I need to order this, oh, I need to order that. Usually it comes out pretty well for me. Like, I never forget like napkins or toilet paper, usually. But anyway, so my thoughts on Libby retiring is, I was very disappointed at first that she was going to apply for a job again at her place of employment. But as I hear her talk about it and the passion she has in recruiting, if she keeps that passion, I'm very happy for her. And the fact that one thing she didn't say is that she doesn't ever have to give a 2 weeks notice, that she'll just walk if she has to quit.
And I'm not applying if there's a dress code.
She's not applying if there's things that I've heard her say to other people that I'm just like, all right, that's good, all right.
And if it's not fun, I just get to walk in and say, not for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it fun.
Yeah, and if people come to her about foster care, she can decide if she's going to assist or just say, I'm sorry, that's no longer my job. Or
I'm not likely to be that nice. I'm not going to deal with crises anymore, and I won't take any responsibility for supervision anymore. If people ask for my guidance, I will remind them that it's no longer professional, it's personal, and so take it with a grain of salt, and that whatever they're asking of me is above my pay grade anyway. And now, with this, I never have to be on call again. And I've been on call, not always the first line of on call, but for 24 years, when there's been a call after hours, if any assistance has been needed, I've been second in line to receive that call. And I have also been first in line for years as well. But I never have to do on call again.
And if it's second in line, if it's after hours, I mean, that means I'm also second in line.
That's so
if you're
accurate.
in bed.
Oh, that's so accurate.
So that's a relief. No, I don't mind because of who it's affecting. I've always been right there. I love the fact that even though I don't have the education or the expertise, I've been able to do what I can for foster care. In the recent years, I've backed off of volunteering and having my foot in that realm. I used to drive and babysit.
My job was a family affair.
Yeah, we used to do a lot, and I've definitely backed off. But we backed off of each other's, volunteering for each other's work. There just hasn't been that many opportunities anymore, or desires. We decided to make family time outside of our work, which has been important
and boring. Just
we swim.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're such homebodies.
We really are. But anyway, so I support her in all of this, though I know I've been saying retire. And we met with the financial planner, which is making this all very, very possible to know, or a relief to know that we can financially do this, because this doesn't come with the same pay grade, which I didn't know. I heard through the grapevine. So I just eavesdrop when Libby talks to everybody else.
And when I vlog.
So anyway, I love her dearly and I want her to be happy. And, I do have concerns that if she retires, she won't find things to fill her day with. But I do know that when she takes a week off, she finds things to do that she loves. And if I take a week off, I don't. So I'm more inclined to worry about me if I retired without her retiring than her retiring without me being retired. So that's my thoughts behind it, and I'm really, really, I support her 100%. It took me a minute to get here. I was really disappointed at first that she would go with the same company, but I do trust her, and I have to trust her. So she doesn't lie, so
I did.
Right, you did, but it's also killing you that you did. So
not like the situations were haunting me before they were resolved.
But you've never been in a situation where you felt like you had to lie.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the camel that broke the whatever's back. How does that the straw that broke the camel's back? So anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm back. So this Car Chronicles and vlog is over. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, year. We will be back much sooner. This vlog stretched on and on much longer than I anticipated. Hopefully I'll get some yard work done soon, and we will post that. Hopefully Libby will help me, because I know she's going to want to use the mower first, and like I said, we'll probably ramble over who's going to use the saw first.
Rumble, you mean?
That's what I said, rumble.
I heard you say ramble.
No, rumble.
Yeah. It's my purchases.
For me, you said.
For us.
You said you bought me a present
Us.
that we could use.
Us.
But you said
You're going to be planting flowers while I cut trees down.
We'll see.
Okay, well, there goes my honey no list.
I pointed out these saws existed.
Okay, I will say to you what I'm going to say if I don't like a job. This isn't fun. I quit.
Oh no.
With no notice.
Am I allowed to say that about all the things that I do around the house?
Sure. That doesn't mean anything like it does when I say it. Because you can't stand to leave it.
Oh, I know.
Like, I'll be totally content.
With dirty laundry? No clean unders?
Oh, Sue, I know you can't do that.
I know.
And even if you did your own, you'd feel way too guilty. And I've been asking you to teach me how to use the washing machine. And I'll also tell you that then I'll cook pizza, and you know how that.
Not in my new stove.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't. I'm not teaching you how to use my new stove.
Are you going to teach me how to use the washing machine?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then you know what I'll do? I'll put the frozen pizza out on the back porch. Out in the
Cook in the snow.
In the sun.
In the sun, I mean snow. Alrighty. Alright, well guys, hope you have a wonderful day, and please don't sweat the small stuff. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're not done. Libby and I have been having way too much fun because I said I really have to come up with a better ending, because I really want to change it to being kind, and maybe somebody's having a bad day and you never know, so always smile at people and be your best. And I don't know, maybe I should sing something. I started singing, be kind and smile at people, and that's what I do when I'm stressed out in the car. And Libby was singing and we were having fun, and so that's how we want to end it. We don't have a song or anything yet, but we just wanted to say, just remember, people, you don't know what people are going through.
And if I'm having a bad day, you just get to expect that there won't be any interaction. But I won't be intentionally mean, which is...
But if you see her, you'll be scared of her.
I'm learning to be tolerant. I don't know if kind will ever be in my repertoire.
But you know, sometimes if you just smile and say hi to somebody who's having a bad day, you make them feel better. And you don't know if that's just what they need, or if you say, I love your shirt, or wow, I love your hair. They might think you're creepy, but you never know.
Might make their day worse.
I might be that crazy, creepy old lady, but I might be that nice old lady too. So just be kind and spread love. I sound like a hippie. Why are you shaking your head and looking like I'm nuts?
Spread tolerance.
And love.
Okay, you can be loving.
Love others.
I'm tolerating that.
Spread joy. Spread kindness. What is it? Pay it forward whenever you can. Doesn't have to be with money. And you guys could help me come up with an ending.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, Donna, Terry,
Precious.
We both said it at the same time, but with a different name. Emmett, Lane, Eva, if you're still there. I don't know everyone else that watches, but if you're there, let us know how we should end the videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we really just want to be a light in your day and make you laugh and smile and leave a little less heavy-hearted, right? She's shaking her head yes with her eyebrows up, which is a good sign. Have a great day, everybody.